I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you wanna glimpse the future, you need space. And you said put down your morning gun. Would you follow me to Wonders? Take my hand and walk beside me in a
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Literally all I'm doing today is going to work. Right now I'm just about to go to our PO box and pick up any returns that have come in. Okay, PO box done. I have 5 returns to process today. Ideally, I would love to never have any returns. But like, I feel like it's a given when you own an online store, whatever it is that you're selling, it's inevitable. It's a part of it to have people returning things. Oh, hello. Especially when it's clothing, you know, because obviously people are going to try things on and they're just not going to like how it fits, or, you know, whatever it may be. So I feel like it's a given. Okay, you know what? There's actually one thing that I do want to talk about before I get to work, and I'm going to try and keep this really quick because it's something that like really gets on my nerve and I could like talk about it for a long time. But anyway, I want to know your thoughts on this as well. Okay, so sometimes I scroll through like the explore page on Instagram. So I was scrolling on my explore page the other day and all these videos kept popping up of Tammy Hembrow, and they were just like montages that fans had made and stuff. So I was just like, oh, okay, like it's just popping up in my feed, whatever. And then I noticed that one of the accounts was Tammy Hembrow and Reese Hawkins, is that his last name? Anyway, it was a Tammy and Reese fan page for both of them, even though they aren't together anymore. And I know this is absolutely none of my business. It's literally no one's business, but I feel like we live in a world where when people post things online, it then becomes everyone's business, which is such a fucking weird concept when you think about it. But anyway, I just clicked on this like Tammy Hembrow fan page or whatever, and it had like quite a lot of followers and lots of videos and photos, and like it was quite a big page. And then I just like was having a little scroll, you know, and then I saw, you know, these posts with Reese and his new girlfriend. I saw a picture of them and I was like, oh, he's got like a new missus, cool, you know. Anyway, I then clicked on her profile from there. Like, you know when you're on Instagram and you just on one person's page and then someone else's and someone else's. So anyway, I've never seen this girl before. I just started like clicking on her most recent photos on Instagram, and I was scrolling through the comments, and this girl is literally getting absolutely slammed in the comments. Like, all the top comments with the most likes are like, lol, not as good as Tammy, or lol, you're a home wrecker. I don't know this girl, and I'm just reading through these comments and she's getting absolutely slammed. Like, absolutely fucking everyone is literally ripping this girl to shreds, basically just comparing her to Tammy. And I was reading it and I'm just like, this would make anyone feel like shit, and it just pisses me off. And people were also saying in the comments things like, how could he move on so quick and do this to his kids? And the thing that pisses me off the most is this shit happens in your street. Like, your neighbors break up and they have kids and then they get into another relationship, and you don't care about that. Like, no one fucking cares if your neighbor next door or down the street breaks up with someone and the kids have to, you know, have the split up parents, and then the dad gets a new girlfriend. Like, this happens every day, all day in real life, you know, which social media is real life too. But I just feel like because these people are online and because they're Insta famous or whatever, it just gives people this entitlement to then comment on it and try and rip everyone apart who's in the situation, when at the end of the day it's honestly none of their fucking business whatsoever. Like, some things are just better left unsaid. And I know there's no point in me ranting about this, but I was just reading these comments and I was like, this poor girl, even if she is, you know, a wannabe Tammy or a, you know, like whatever the fuck, like who cares? Because people get in and out of relationships all the time on earth, like every day. Like right now someone just broke up, right now someone just got into a new relationship despite breaking up last week. Like this stuff happens everywhere, but I just feel like when it's online, people, like, it's just so unnecessary. I don't know, I think this is why I'm just so out of the loop with YouTube these days and so out of the loop with you guys, because I just feel like as time is going on, the internet is becoming more and more stupid each day. Like, have people lost the connection between an online person and a normal person? Because, like, newsflash, everyone, like, there's no difference between Tammy and you. Like, there's no difference between Reese's new girlfriend and you. Like, sure, it's upsetting when people break up, and I just feel like people get so invested in online relationships, but people have just got to stop and realize that this shit happens every day, absolutely everywhere. People move on, people get into other relationships, kids get step parents. I've had fucking step parents, I have ex-step parents now. Like, it's just a normal part of life, and I just do you guys see what I mean about how I could rant about this for so long? I can't even deal. Like, this is just one whole video right now. I don't even care. I'm just gonna make this a one-day vlog, okay? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this. Like, I don't know. I stay away from that shit, but I was just reading it and I'm like, and I just don't get it. Like, are these people like fucking 10 years old and don't know any better? Like, I just think anyone with half a brain would never think to go and comment on some guy's new girlfriend's profile. Lol, you're like trying to be like the ex-missus. Like, who would write that? I want to fucking meet these people and punch him in the face. Just saying. Maybe not punch him in the face. I know it's not important to me, but come on, internet. I just fucking can't deal with the internet. Okay, so my work to-do list today is to pack any orders that have come through overnight and this morning. Thursdays are usually our more quiet day, and I think that's because most of our regular customers know that we drop our new things on Thursday nights, so I think they hold off buying anything on a Thursday. So right now I've got 16 orders to pack before the pickup happens this afternoon. Every afternoon we have pickups happen from our couriers, so we like to get things done in the day, you know, before 1 p.m. Is this even interesting to you guys? I don't know. So my to-do list is packing 16 orders, which shouldn't take too long. One of the things that opened my eyes when we moved this warehouse to Australia is actually how long it does take to pack orders. Like, if you've got like 50, you don't really think it's that much. Like, some days I'll come in and I'm like, I've got like 50 orders to pack, and like, oh yeah, like that's not gonna take that long. But then I quickly learned like how time consuming that 50 orders can actually be if you're doing it on your own. If you do it with 2 people, it's so much quicker. But it's just like printing out the order, then collecting the items, and then putting them in the bag, and then putting the invoice in the bag, and then doing it up, and then putting the label on. That's one thing that I was surprised by when I started packing myself when we moved here. So it never sounds like much, like, oh yeah, I just got 50 orders to pack, and like I always think, oh yeah, it's not going to take that long. But then if each order is taking you like 3 minutes to pack, there's 2 hours of work there. And then Fridays, which is tomorrow, is our most crazy day because we launch on Thursday nights and everyone gets really excited. So it's literally always like a 10-hour packing day on a Friday. But I love it. Like, I absolutely love doing this. All right, so here are some of today's orders, and now I'm going to pack them. These are our bags which our orders go out in. I have thousands of these. Sometimes, or like a lot of the time, when you buy things for your business, you have to buy them like in a large amount. Even, you know, when we're making clothes, you can't just make like 10 of something, like you've got to order by like the hundreds. And so like for things like bags and cards and stuff like that, like most of the time you'll have to order thousands of them. I have had a few people just like say to me like in a DM or something like that, like you should really not use plastic bags, and I would love to look into using a more eco-friendly bag, but I have so many of these that I'm like, I don't want to waste my money by just throwing these out. I don't know, does that make me a bad person? I'm like, I would love to like change up our bags and get something that's more friendly for the environment, but I just have so many of these that I'm like, I want to get through these ones first. So maybe our bags will change soon, but I still have quite a few thousand to get through. Ta-da! There is 14 orders, I think. Now to pack them. Good morning, guys. I am looking so amazing in comparison to yesterday. It's now Friday. I am at work. I just got here. The time is 8:24 in the morning, and I am going to be here all day today. My camera totally just died before. Time is now 9:49, and this is a little of what I have done this morning. Still got a lot to go. So, do you guys want to know something ridiculous that makes me so angry? We offer express shipping for $10, and we use other couriers as well, like instead of Australia Post, no offense to Australia Post, but they are the most expensive shipping service in the world. Maybe not in the world, but holy crap. So this parcel here is 1.2 kilos, just clothes, nothing too crazy. That is costing $27 to ship. It's just insane. But I like having the option of express shipping there, but it's just ridiculous. Like, because as soon as something goes over 500 grams, they just charge $1 billion. So I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. Like, if you're paying shipping and it's like, oh my God, why do I have to pay? A majority of the time, you're still not covering the whole shipping cost. So like the customer would have paid 10, but then we have to pay 17, and it just like cuts your profits so much. I know it's a part of business and it's like nothing major, but I just can't believe that Australia Post charges $27 to express post something that size. And what bothers me about Australia Post is they market themselves to be here for small businesses. Like if you look at any of their marketing or on their website, it's like supporting small Aussie businesses. It's like, no, you're actually like ripping us the fuck off. It's so frustrating. Like $27 to send one parcel. Can you imagine how much money they are making? I'm in like this business group on Facebook, and people always just talk so much crap about Australia Post in there, like a group for business owners. And someone somehow got the stats of like the profits that Australia Post made last year. I understand they're a business as well, but like holy fuck, $27 to post one item within Australia is amazing. So we use another company for our regular post, and they are called Sendle. They are absolutely amazing. If any of you guys are ever wanting to own your own business or ship things, go through this company called Sendle, S-E-N-D-L-E. They are amazing. They don't offer express, which isn't like annoying, but their standard shipping is so quick. Like, I'd say that their shipping is faster than Australia Post standard shipping. So orders, you know, sometimes will arrive within 2 or 3 days with Sendle. So they are amazing, and they are so affordable. Oh, it's amazing. Like, to send out that like 1 kilo thing with Sendle would probably be $10, like, instead of 27. Anyway, just one of the frustrations of being a business owner. Doing all of this myself though has really made me, you know, understand. You know, you buy something online and, you know, you're spending a certain amount, and then when you get hit up for shipping and it's 10 or 15 bucks, you're like, what? Like, I get it as a consumer myself, but then, you know, being on this end and seeing just how expensive shipping is, like, it makes me understand. I'll never complain about like having to pay shipping for something I'm buying online ever again, because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, why don't you just pay for the shipping? But it's like, then I couldn't run my business because I'd be going backwards in money because of shipping. Let's see how much this one is going to cost. 620 grams, so 120 grams over the 500 gram. So let's see, 0.62. It's going to cost $35 because of where it's located. Wow. Where is this going to? Western Australia. Like, it's so bad, and it makes me just want to get rid of express post, especially to areas South Australia and Western Australia, like that, like 600 grams, $35, just because of where it's going. Like, I could honestly cry. Like, how much did this customer even spend? So this person spent $130, but $35 shipping. Like, I don't know if this like even is something that you guys would care about or get frustrated about, but holy shit. $35 to send a 600 gram parcel to Western Australia. I love that. I swear this whole video is just gonna be me being angry, but this, I just can't. Alright guys, the time is now 2:40 and I'm still here, still going. I've had like couriers come and do the pickups. That's how our parcels get sent out. So a huge lot has gone out today, and I'm still packing, and I've got a new employee.
Hi, welcome to Fayt the Label. How can I help you today? Just these ones? No worries.
Beep!
There we go. That'll be $750.
For one thing?
Yeah. We are exclusive and
expensive. That's our slogan. Welcome to Fayt the Label. We are exclusive and expensive.
I'm the newest employee.
So Matt just came down to Newcastle, or up to Newcastle. Holy shit, I look like a death.
It's very muggy today, so look, we can excuse that.
I look like death. But I told you guys yesterday, this is what I honestly look like every day when I'm here. Ignore the mess behind me, ignore the mess of my life. But yeah, it's about to thunderstorm, and Matt is in Newcastle for the night, so he thought he would come in and give packing orders a go because he has yet to give it a whirl.
And I haven't checked out the Fayt warehouse yet, and I wanted to check out the warehouse. Problem is I'm colorblind, so if anyone gets the wrong dress.
If anyone gets a black dress when they ordered blue, it's Matt's fault. iPhone camera. This is what a day in the life looks like. The time is 6 p.m. 10 hours. Would have been easily like 12 hours if AJ and Matt didn't come and help.
I'm never doing it again. No, it wasn't that bad. I just said to Brittney, like, I had fun. Like, it was good to, like, work, and, like, I loved it. It was therapeutic. It felt good. But I would not do that every day of my life. Look, it was good. It was fun. But I definitely appreciate a lot more what you do.
Thank you.
Because you sort of forget about that sort of stuff. Like, I forget you literally have to put the things in the bag and find the things and put them in the bag and seal the bag and then attach. Like, there's just little things that you don't think about.
I say this in every video that I make related to my business. Wow, I look so pretty. I say this in every video, and I've said this in this video. Like, owning this business has opened my eyes, because we buy things online and they arrive, and if they don't arrive quick enough, we're like, what the fuck, where's my order? But you like don't realize how much goes into that one order getting from our warehouse to your doorstep.
Literally. And I didn't realize, like, the extent. Like, it's not like my biggest thing was as well, it's not just like the labels there, like, ready for you. You've got to put like one label on and then take that label off and put the postage label on. Like, there's just so many ways to, like, do things that you just don't think about, and you think, oh, a machine does this. Like, I literally, not at Fayt, but I feel like in, like, warehouses and stuff.
Massive companies, yeah.
A machine would do it, but, like, still, I'm like...
I think even massive companies like Iconic and ASOS, they'd be hand-packed orders.
That, like, stresses me out. Like, I could do it today, but already I feel like I have pushed my brain to the limit.
Me too, I'm fried. Like, look at me, fried. I have fried my brain.
I feel like I am, like, yeah, I'm over it. Okay,
we're doing it on the iPhone because...
We're at a red light. Ready, set, go.
Oh, thank you guys for watching. I look really nice.
See ya. It's a green light, don't go.
I don't know what it means, but there's a smile upon your face, and I see something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you want a glimpse